around and you're a young girl going out of the door. Turn around, turn around, turn around and you're a young girl going out of the door.
That's the first verse of Turn Around, a song the Brothers Four have been singing for more than 60 years. A tune that continues to explore the magic of music and memory. Dear partner, for years, Gary Drager and I have talked about and marveled at what he named the third thing. It's that thing that happens or is created when two distinct entities, ideas, or individuals come together and something unique and distinct is formed. For instance, take the debate about nurture versus nature. Instead of choosing one, Drager and I begin with the idea that it's both, and then try to name the third thing that's created when nurture and nature are combined. The same for the question of whether we are defined by what we do or who we are. Start with the idea that we're defined by a combination of the two, and then try to name and explain what the third thing is. Who you and I, who we are, changed that dark night in November of 1995, and kept changing until 18 months later, sitting together at my dad's memorial, who we were, that third thing that's neither you nor me, was something almost new, tempered, tested, found to be true. When you joined the Brothers Four, what we did together changed in a similarly dramatic way. We began traveling the world, sharing lots of miles and meals and laughs, exploring all sorts of towns and cities. I remember on the This Land Is Your Land tour, walking together from West Palm Beach to the Breakers Hotel and standing ankle deep in the Atlantic Ocean. The group also gave us a chance to spend lots of time together on stage and in the recording studio. Being in the Brothers Four together also helped us refocus the music the two of us keep making together. In 2006, we remixed and remastered the Between Friends album, adding half a dozen live bonus tracks and re-releasing it as the 25th anniversary CD edition. And then we did a series of shows with Ted to promote it. In the winter of 2008, John Hilton left the Brothers Four and Carl Olson took his place. The combination of who he is and what he can do makes Carl an ideal addition to the group. He's a genuinely good person, kind and thoughtful, empathetic and caring. He grew up in a musical family. He had lots of natural talent that he worked hard to develop. He's one of those people who has enough pride to know he could do the job and enough humility to know he has to do the work. Humility and pride, two things together that can create a powerful third thing. The four of us, Bob, Carl, you, and I, worked hard to make what we do on stage look easy. Taking the job of representing popular American folk music, we take that quite seriously. Ourselves, not so much. Sometimes people ask if we get tired of singing the same songs. I don't think any of us do. Every show is a little different. It's music that continues to awaken people's memories and give voice to sometimes long-forgotten dreams. To be able to do that for a living with people we care a lot for is a gift never to be taken for granted and to be forever grateful for. Singing those songs night after night did teach me an important lesson about being present and living in the moment. In the late 90s, the group was doing about 100 shows a year. And one night I went back to the hotel room with little or no memory of that evening's performance. I thought, what if that was the last chance I had to sing those songs? And then I started thinking about my first paying gig. I was 15, playing 4-string banjo with my brother and 2 friends at the Coeur d'Alene Hotel on Post Avenue in Spokane, Washington. We were outfitted in our striped vests, arm garters, and straw hats. Someone escorted us by way of the service elevator into the smokiest room I'll ever be in. We played our songs, ended up outside where the guy who had gotten the job, Larry Groshoff, tried to figure out who was going to get what share of the $10 they paid us. I fell asleep smiling and committed to never taking another performance for granted. At the Brothers 4 show the next night, as we were getting ready to go on stage, I thought of the kid in the striped vest and the straw hat and told myself I was going to sing the songs as if I was singing them for the first time. And then I thought, no, I'll sing them as if it was the last time. And before I knew it, it was time to go on stage. And I found by trying to hold those seemingly contradictory ideas, I was more aware than I had been in a long time of where I was and who I was with and what I was doing. It's a practice I continue to this day before we go on stage. On the best of nights, there's a feeling of a third thing between first and last, where at that moment all that matters is that moment. It's such an amazing feeling. I try to have it carry over into real life. The problem is that real life is a lot more complicated and messy with a lot more moving parts, which I guess makes it even more important to do our best to be there when the life we're living is happening. Being on the road for weeks at a time with 3 other guys is real life. The 2 hours on stage together are often the easiest part. With the addition of Carl, the Brothers 4 became even more of a family. A lot of respect and affection. I think one of the reasons people have so much fun at our shows is that they see how much fun we're having. Lots of good things were happening when Carl joined the family. There was an extended concert tour of Japan, a West Coast tour of the U.S. with the Kingston Trio. We flew over to South Korea to be part of a music festival at the Olympic Stadium. Judy Collins was there, singing better than ever. Melanie, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Don McLean. And one night after we did our set, we sat in the front row and watched Donovan hold that massive crowd in the palm of his hand. Talk about inspiring. On that trip, we visited the demilitarized zone, the DMZ, and sang Where Have All the Flowers Gone near that expanse of watchtowers, razor wire, and landmines. Singing a song for peace in that place was a life highlight, for sure.
Where have all the graveyards gone? Long time passing. Where have all the graveyards gone? Long time ago. Where have all the graveyards gone? Gone the flowers, everyone. Oh, when will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever wherever the flowers blow?
Another highlight was singing at Bob Flick's wedding. It's been my good fortune, beginning in 1969, to stand on stages, travel the world, and represent American folk music with Bob. With the possible exception of Pete Seeger, I believe no one has traveled farther, longer, or been a better ambassador for that music than he has. After more than 60 years, he remains true to his vision of what makes that music special and important. Bob's also the reason I've had the career in life that I've had. He had faith in me at those times I did not have faith in myself. He's made me laugh for more than 50 years on stage and off. He also produced the 2 signature albums you and I made. In May of 2008, he married the love of his life. And during the ceremony, I was honored to sing a song I'd written for them.
Those things once so important simply won't matter anymore. Fortune, fame, and power are just ways that we keep score. If it's true, true love outlives us the way nothing else can do. When all is said and done, I was loved by you.
At the reception, Bob joined Carl, you, and me, and we sang Turn Around for all the guests. It was such an emotional moment, I couldn't look at anyone out of fear that I wouldn't make it through the song if I did. This letter ends with us singing that song one more time, as if for the first time. Dedicated to my granddaughter, Evangeline Marie, born on April 26th, 2021. This letter started out talking about the third thing. Something that is neither this nor that. Something that is both this and that. And there's no greater example of the magic and the mystery of that than the birth of a child.
Turn around and you're 4. Turn around and you're a young girl going out of the door. Turn around, turn around, turn around and you're a young girl going out of the door. Where are you going, my little one? Little dresses and petticoats, where have you gone? Turn around and you're tiny. Turn around and you're grown. Turn around and you're a young wife with babes of your own. Turn around, turn around, turn around and you're a young wife with babes of your own. Where are you going, my little one, little one?